Let me show you what my grid flagged this week. Ladies and gents, welcome back to another awesome episode. It's Friday, and without further delays, I'm going to present quite a bunch of stuff, latest trending, whatever I came across in the entire week. And I'm doing this so we can make better decisions from whatever information I present. And I'll try to be as accurate as possible with real-time data. So stick till the end, watch till the end. And before I forget, I am analyzing some of the picks using a system. So if you have any stock picks that you want to suggest I put on the list, let me know in the comments. And in the next one, even if you have a question, I'll do a separate episode, take all the questions, and I'll do my best to answer them. How about that? Fair enough? Let's begin. At the end, I'm going to analyze 20 picks. I'll give you a quick rundown. I'm going to be conservative with the pricing without giving too much financial advice. So take it with a grain of salt, because the entire world is extremely bullish on AI and semiconductors. Even Australian funds, pension funds, are diverting the money from their economy and they're actually putting it in US economy. The entire world is bullish on US equities. So in no particular order, we'll discuss artificial intelligence news, stock market earnings, NASDAQ hit records, private equity, and just a few others. And by the way, silver, how can we forget silver? Silver price above $100 per ounce, sustaining minor profits. Silver is at $80 right now. Not sure why it says 100. Silver remaining above 100 per ounce has led to robust Q1 profits from miners. It actually was 100 at one point, not too long ago. And this news is about a day old, so it's pretty fresh. Signaling potential for further investment in the sector. Watch for earnings report and production updates. Potential US-Iran deal boosting safe haven metals. Renewed rally potential as geopolitical fog lifts. I don't really buy this. One day it's up, one day it's down, one day you made peace, the next day there's war. Be very careful because the market never reacted or acted like this. This is Intel. When was the last time you seen something like this that never came down? Just tell me, any chart that just kept going up. This is the trajectory of most semiconductors right now. Valuation out of the door. Everything is just mooning. Won't stop. Look at SanDisk. Not too long ago, it was sitting at $500. A year ago, $10, $20. Sitting at $1,500 right now. I'll come back to the chart in a bit. You see what's happening here? Big money, hot markets, and blissful ignorance. At Milken, the Milken Institute conference highlighted a mood of optimism among private equity and finance leaders, with discussions centered on abundant capital and market exuberance despite potential risks. All the private equity is just dumping money on all the stuff that you're seeing right now. Check this out. Private equity tech investor HG marks down holdings after software sell-off. A major private equity investor in technology has marked down the value of its holdings following a sell-off in software stocks. This reflects the impact of market volatility on private equity portfolio valuations. Market shifting back to an earnings-driven regime. Yahoo Finance UK reports that the stock market is moving away from macro-driven trading and returning to an earnings-driven regime. This shift means company fundamentals may outweigh geopolitical or monetary policy factors in stock price movements. Tech sector value opportunity after a strong earnings season. And of course, not to forget, semiconductor earnings, season momentum. Yahoo Finance highlighted semiconductor earnings as a key area to watch this week, with companies like Applied Materials and Cisco Systems expected to report. Strong semiconductor results could further boost the tech sector and provide broader market support. Stock market soars on tumbling oil prices, strong earnings. Global equity funds have attracted net inflows for the 7th consecutive week, fueled by optimism over corporate earnings. Job loss. Layoffs all-time high, yet they're saying they added a lot of jobs in April. The data doesn't add up. I have a feeling it's like a couple of individuals are holding several jobs versus on the other side, individuals have nothing. One individual, 3 jobs, hustling. On the other side, nothing. CoreWeave CEO hails transformational earnings, but the stock market isn't buying it. Tech stocks could offer the best value in years, analysts say. After a stellar earnings season, everyone's bullish. And that kind of scares me a little bit. Contrary reviews, you know. Let's talk about artificial intelligence just a bit. Anthropic signs $1.8 billion AI cloud deal with Akamai. Cloudflare stock sinks as company slashes 20% of its workforce, 20%, citing AI. Coinbase laid off. Coinbase, the crypto company, laid off because of AI. They literally wrote the letter using AI. Meta's embrace of AI is making its employees miserable. Hawaii's state legislature passes Artificial Intelligence Safety Act. Google sneaks AI model onto Chrome without asking. I wanted to do a separate episode on this, and this is real. A developer reports that Google has silently added a 4 GB AI model to Chrome installations. This raises privacy and user consent concerns, with critics noting this is the 3rd such incident. So there's a way to check if you use Chrome. And it's a 4 GB LLM installed on your system without your consent. Gray area? I don't know, man. And it's coming from Google. Check this out. This is important. Most people just ignores. inflation, what's happening, unemployment rate, CPI, even the debt level, CPI 330, March 2026, and federal fund rates at 3.6. This is almost a month also. But again, inflation persists, limits broader market participation, discord record highs. Narrow AI rally creates concentration risk for passive investors. And you can clearly see everyone's just taking all their money out of everywhere and just dumping it on tech. Basically AI, semiconductor, small cap and biotech sector lag as tech dominates record highs. And we have quite a bunch of IPO filings here. Neutron Holdings, initial public offering registration. Applied Aerospace and Defense, initial public offering registration. First Franklin Financial Corp. They all are going public. Something to pay attention to. Again, if you're interested, stick around. If I find anything relevant, I'll just break it down for you in the upcoming days. Insider activity. I don't see much going on here, but one thing I want to mention is look into the energy sector as well. Because energy is needed to run pretty much everything, from data centers to chips to whatever. Food that gets on the truck to the shelves, everything, energy. And before I just leave this section, let me just search the trending, and then I'm gonna get onto the stock picks. Scanning news sources, trending. Check this out. Cerebras plans to raise IPO price range after drawing 20x oversubscription. Cerebras Systems. All right, something to pay attention to. Set increases IPO price range from 115 to 125. Never heard of this company. The move signals strong investor demand for AI chip companies. Okay. Apple and Intel reach formal chip manufacturing deal. You see that? Everyone's shaking hands with each other. Kind of circular way. Nvidia invests in this company, that goes up. This goes up. This company invests in the other company, that goes up. This goes up. And it's in a circle. US and Iran discuss plan to reopen Strait of Hormuz and end hostilities for 30 days. 23 hours ago. There you go, ladies and gents. And by the way, emerging signals. DeepSeek seeks 7.3 billion at 50 billion plus valuation in first funding round. CEO may invest 2.9 billion personally. Those investing in the AI sector, pay attention to the Chinese LLMs. China, extremely important. Because if you remember, when they came up with DeepSeek, what happened to the market? And by the way, China, they don't have powerful GPUs as what Americans have. Imagine if they get their hands on it, what they could do with it. I've been using DeepSeek, and matter of fact, this whole new stuff right now is using DeepSeek as the backend API. Well, there's several more OpenAI and stuff, but it's using DeepSeek, and it's pretty decent, and it's very cheap. And it's a little off topic, but if you look here, it says 50 articles collected, AI cost 0.0015 cents or $15. Let this sink in. And my gold bugs, they are really bullish. Jim Cramer just said on CNBC that he is not bullish on gold right now. You know exactly what to do, right? I don't understand how they keep adding jobs in the midst of all of these historic layoffs. Where the F are these secret jobs coming from? I have no idea. I told you. They just keep adding, and then they come and say, oh, revised, mistake. Justin, potato prices soar 704% over the past month. This is not good, ladies and gents. No more Mac fries. Imagine $1 small fries is gonna be $5, $10 now. No more Mac fries, man. Keeping the jokes aside, being in America, we are not feeling the pain, but you never know how it creeps up. This is really scary. Potato, man. Food. And before getting to the pick, if you're watching this for the first time, your host RBL, former crypto bro. One of the reasons why my point of views changed and why I had to pivot. Crypto blockchain makes sense, but 99% of the people operating this whole thing, the Ponzi, whatever you want to call it, corrupt. Morally, ethically, physically, mentally, they're corrupt. And I've called the biggest scam. That was my very first video on this channel. Superfarm, Superverse, operated by the biggest influencers from Alex Becker to even Mr. Beast was involved. And several years later, CoffeeZilla, everybody covers it. What are the chances? Some 20-year-old dude, founder of Pump.Fun, massive, right? Solana. He's shilling a coin to profit off people dying from a virus. Yeah, the hantavirus. And people still somehow are bullish on Pump Fun. Forget about Pump Fun. Crypto, this is crypto. A person dies, there's a token for that. Everybody is profiting from every sort of things, from diseases to people dying. Yeah, that's crypto. All right, this is what you have been waiting for. Again, I did my part, and I believe the data is very accurate to some level, and I'm being very conservative with my pricing. It's just not me. I'm using a system to analyze all this thing, and I'll be fine-tuning it. Take it with a grain of salt, but put this on your watch list. And not to forget, if you want me to add anything on this list, put it in the comments and I'll check in the next one. NVO, I hold a tiny amount. $45, buy, bidden down. You can see all the data here. Market cap, PE 18, forward ratio, PEG, you have the EBITDA, dividend yield, also dividend stock. Trade plan, buy range 44, 48, stop loss 38, bull 65. I'm just going to leave the numbers because again, trying to cut to the chase. CLAC, CLA corporations, buy, quality stock. The previous one, again, beaten down. Quality. MU, Micron Technology. Man, Micron. Buy. Market cap, almost close to trillion. Forward P is 12. It's lower than most of the other semiconductor companies. Buy range 650 to 720. Bull $1,000. Bull case. Bear case $580. Feel free to read the descriptions right there. AMAT, Applied Materials. Buy Catalyst. ASML. Buy $1,355. Bull case $1,800. Core. I just picked up some core in the dip yesterday. No kidding. Buy range 295 to 320. Oh my god, I bought it at 340, I think. I'm a little down. Just tiny amount. Bull case 400. AMKR, MCore Technology. Trade plan 3035. Buy Symmetric. By the way, core is a momentum, so gotta be a little careful. ACMR, buy. Or Aurora Invention, speculative, momentum. HIMS 27, buy. Catalyst. Dell, buy. Catalyst. The P ratios look very decent. That's one of the other reasons I'm presenting. This one is 45. That's a little crazy. 45 HIMS. Intel, hold. Momentum. It's at 500 billion market cap. Stop loss 88. Bull scenario 130 plus. Base 95. Bear 75. LRCX, Lam Research. MPWR, Monolith Power, buy. APH, buy. SLAB, buy. ON, speculative. TSM, buy. Super buy. Momentum stock. VRT, buy. Momentum. Make sure you understand the forward P ratio, EBITDA, dividend yield, quite a few things. Form factor, buy. Momentum. And that was the end of the list. Top 20 potential. Ladies and gents, I'm a trader, friends. Let me know what you think in the comments. Again, just an imperfect human being, imperfect investor trader, trying to fine-tune my system, present it as accurately as possible, being as real as possible, no fake news, nothing. And if I make mistake, I'll come and own up. No issues with that. If you like what you see, subscribe. That would make my day. It'll make my cats happy. Wait, why are you still here? Come on now.